have the pleasure of introducing to you Pamela Riquelme, the Director for Digital Transformation in Education at Central University of Chile. She's not just a master of digital learning and education technologies, but also a wizard in STEM and digital transformation. With her master's in ed tech and a degree in visual communication design, she's like the Swiss Army knife of academia. Did I mention she's a W50 Next Gen Leading Women Fellow at the London School of Economics? Talk about a triple threat. So today, Pamela will take us on a journey through the evolution of digital education at UCEN. Imagine transforming the challenges of the digital era into everyday educational opportunities. It sounds like magic, right? But with the integration of advanced digital technologies such as AI into teacher training, Pamela and her team are doing just that. So get ready for a session that's more transformative than a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. The stage is yours, Pamela.
Thanks so much, Wendy, for such a great presentation. Well, I'm going to start right now, jump to to the to the beginning. Well, I wanted to start with this reflection about daily practices. Have you ever seen the Jetson? I saw it when I was during the 80s. Um, they transport us to the future, offering fascinating window into both the past and the future simultaneously. The series embodied both predictions about technology and its integration into everyday's life, from flying cars, as we saw here, to multifunctional watches and robots like Rosie. If you saw the series, Rosie, it was fully AI gadget because she not only watched or cleaned, become an essential households member. It depicted a future where technology facilitated every aspect of daily life. Today, although we have not yet traveling in flying cars, we face a reality where technologies like AI and video conferencing are considered extraordinary, are now everyday tools, especially in education. This technology nowadays, such as GPT, copilots, Zoom, or Teams, are not only transformed how we teach and learn, but have also created new opportunities to enhance educational quality and strengthen digital competencies. En Universidad Central de Chile, we have taken special care to ensure that technology isn't perceived as unattainable or exclusive to a few. We want our teachers and students to see technology as something common and accessible in their daily lives. Our initiative that we are going to mention now, Café Digital, is designed precisely for that purpose. We not only promote technology as a natural part of educational experience like morning coffee. So in these brief minutes, we will share part of our experience and implementation results in faculties. I hope this case study be valuable for you. Well, first of all, I put this QR code. Please feel free to jump during the presentation because the time is very short, and I upload this morning a base of knowledge about our digital strategy and UCEN, and also the Café Digital initiative with the result of the first semester. So it started in July and finished in December. Well, Café Digital is in Spanish, isn't it? Café Digital, which stands for Centro de Aprendizaje para la Formación y Educación Digital, it's about fostering a community of practice that enhance teaching and on a human scale. We will dive into details shortly, but its core, Café Digital involves 4 key elements you saw here. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. Flexible and human skill training, networking to share and use external resources, and creating welcoming spaces, both physical or co-working coffee, and virtually in our dedicated website where educators can meet or seek guidance. Also, we have the 4th initiative not yet implemented, which is research and development spaces at the teacher level. It's not just implemented because the time and effort, but this year it has to be done. Well, about our Café Digital, we have this flexible training path with this human-centered and human-scale approach. We do have right now 1,200 teachers. The total, our university is campus-based, but we have 20% of the enrollment in online programs and 200 teachers delivering education in that program. So we build this learning path for every teacher, but the ones who are teaching online has to take this first path, which is micro-learning. First, the digital learning model for digital education and foundation of evaluation and planification in digital environments. This is the first level for every teacher who is working with us at the university. But we are committed with the progressive and flexible training pathways. So we are having this micro-learning. Each pillar is a micro-learning. 4 micro-learnings are part of a level who has a badge. And we have in total 4 levels, starting in adventurer and finishing in guru. The most part of the teachers want to be a guru. It's progressive and very flexible because the teachers work in research or are doing a teaching in other universities. So we provide training in co-working spaces. We also can find an external course and give a recognition of credit hours for the teachers. And also we have webinars and online spaces. Also, we have hours of personal training for the teachers that can count for these pathways. This approach came because we used to do a lot of teacher training, massive teacher training, and that didn't work very well according to the change management we expect to have. This approach is very flexible for them and also human scale, as I told you before, more effectively. The other aspect are the open activities and collaboration. Beyond individual training, we are promoting collaboration with external networks, encourage our faculty to participate in courses offered by external entities like edX, Coursera, Inter-American Bank of Development. There are such great opportunities. Also, Santander Open Academy that we are promoting inside the university and recognizing and fostering the use of these external resources. Also bring meetings. The last year, we made the first meeting for institution members of Quality Matters in our Café Digital. It's important for us to promote quality in online education. So this is part of the things that we are doing. But also we can, as we are having a lot of exposure with these initiatives, we have been invited in collaboration with other universities to make some workshops, like, for example, this one, AI for educational, digital education, was one of the top last year. Then other universities asked for us to make the workshops in their different instance. This was face-to-face, but also with webinars that we receive teachers from other institutions. And also workshops, as I told you, AI for education was the trend topic last year. Not just GPT, but mostly GPT and productivity tools. And this is our team, Camila and Erwin, who are leading the teacher training and facilitating the incorporation of digital artificial intelligence into the processes. And the same aspect, we also have this internal work. Before I mentioned the external work, but this is internal, because every year, as we are focused in practice, we choose one teacher each month to promote their practices, and we give she or he promotion with other colleagues. In this case, Veronica Prieto, she started with our AI workshop online, but then she came to Café Digital Cowork to ask for video editing. And then she came again for more with Erwin to know about what tools can support learning activities that she was working on. So we work with her to integrate some synchronous tools like Mentimeter, for example. And she finished the year last summer integrating artificial intelligence in the case study, like for evaluation and rubrics with ChatGPT and other tools. This is very good initiative because we make these very short videos of 1 minute, but that promote into our faculty community discussion and move others to come and develop and integrate digital education practices in daily work. This is very engaging for them. And also, of course, about what we were talking, we are very focused and disseminating the work that we are doing with the teachers. The channel, the priority channel is LinkedIn. We don't have Instagram because we don't have the capabilities yet, but we have 1,200 teachers, and we are achieving today 2,200 followers on LinkedIn. This is very good because some teachers have, like here, Cesar Rosende has been asked for colleagues to share or teach what he's doing, or other university asking us to promote and share what we are doing. Also, not just what the teachers are doing, we also are promoting in this channel, LinkedIn podcast, with what teachers are asking us. In this case, we used to make podcasts with the people in charge, leaders of initiatives for our area or other areas. In this case, Gonzalo Lave is talking about Coursera, which is a new alliance that we have. promoting certification, professional certification, and micro-learning with short courses delivered for other universities. We started, since we launched the Alliance, we started to receive a lot of questions about how the director of programs, how can I integrate certification in my curriculum, or teachers, how can may I use a short course to as a resource for my students instead traditional lessons. And then we made this podcast, and it allows everyone at the university to know that Gonzalo is in charge, and there is contact information to contact him. Anyway, also we have other channels like newsletters or articles we are publishing constantly in our webpage. But these initiatives that promote the people behind the initiatives are, I think, more valuable. It's worth it for the teacher community. Okay, that's our digital coffee initiative. But there is a digital context. Building on the innovative practices and collaborative effort showcases, it's important to understand that what we are sharing today is deeply rooted in solid theoretical and technical foundations. These aren't just spontaneous activities, they are part of, because the team, but they are a result of meticulous planning and grounded in proven pedagogical theories and the latest technological advances like AI. But not all technologies, just that who are particularly relevant to our project. At UCN, everyday digital tool and method we integrate into our educational practices, such as the use of artificial intelligence to create educational resources. Our tools to support active learning methodology is based on rigorous research and best practices. For example, our use of AI not only automate tasks, but also enhance the customization of learning materials to fit diverse students' needs, supporting more engagement and effective learning experiences. That's what we are finding. And the foundations are here, basically supporting the faculty is based on the European Union competence framework. This showing the screen is the DigComp Edu, is competencies for the citizenship. We use this to make our learning paths or to see the diagnosis of level of competence of our teachers and students. We are using this. And also we are using DigComp Edu framework, who take the digital competences for citizenship, but also take advantage of professional engagement, digital resources, teaching and learning, and assessment as areas of competencies that teacher can use digital environments to teach. So it's very focused and give us the opportunity to talk a common language with other areas inside the universities, but also with others. There is a group of the European Union, which is open. You can work in digital competences for citizenship or DigComp Edu. They are talking right now about competencies for wearables, the gadgets that you can use, and what is the competencies that the learners has to have to for the using of this according the framework. For example, what are the implicances or sharing my data? That kind of things you can join in the website of European Union, and we are part of this because it's a framework that fits perfectly to our project. There's not just competencies, and the next level is the technopedagogical models. We adopt the TPAC model of Michura and Coel that suppose that the content knowledge is part of the faculty. They are experts in engineering, in business, in I don't know, all the areas. But to deliver or to teach, they also have to know about pedagogical. Now they have to have pedagogical knowledge, but also if we are using or deliver online education or digital education, you have to have technological knowledge. And the intersection of this is the TPAC model. We are supporting the faculties in this both technological and pedagogical knowledge. So our assistant or support to the teachers are technopedagogical assistants. And the faculties came with content knowledge. Also, they have a lot of pedagogical content knowledge, but there is a group of capabilities that we have to take care of. Everything happened in a context. The context that is the environment, your notebook, your internet connection, your classroom if you are in a face-to-face lesson, the teacher who is delivering the education, and the group of students. So the technopedagogical model, TPAC, is not enough. We have here the SAMR model of Puente Dura, and it takes care of the content because you have to know that every university, every institution, every person also has a maturity to adopt technology. And it's a pathway that you have to advance. For example, if you want to use, it says, from substitution to redefinition, you can enhance the education or you can transform it. If you, for example, are going to make a quiz and you upload a quiz and you have to type the answers, maybe it's a substitution. Now, if you are using Google Forms as an instance and you have then after the quiz some analysis, you have maybe a functional improvement. But just when you are doing something with a new task, maybe something that you cannot do without technology. For example, all the students are going to walk for the Louvre or for the London streets that I'm in here in Chile very far. And you are going to use Google Earth. This is something that you cannot do without technology, or if you are going to analyze something with AI tools. This is something you have to consider because at the basis, you have to take care to the context. Every institution every course has to take care, and the competencies to use the tools, the competencies for the pedagogy, and the context of the technology. Okay, so we are using these both models. And finally, the digital strategy. We are running out in UCEN, are using an approach of digital transformation that is just not a tech task, but is a whole institutional initiative. We started 2022 with the strategy, and it was a wide consultant to the whole university because our university hasn't digitalization before the pandemic. Then we did a great work asking all the faculty, students, and teachers, what is the technology for? But the focus was the change and aims to strengthen our value to society and the job market. In fact, I'm going to show you, we have in our corporate project, we made this objective precisely to digital education and digital transformation. Okay, so educaus, I don't know how to say good in this in English. Okay, and about our digital strategy, finally we decided that we have four edges or four challenges. The first one is student success. The second one is innovation in education. The third is enhanced digital learning, which is this. And the fourth is leadership and processes, because we have heritage of processes for face-to-face education. So in this Edge Enhanced Digital Learning, we have our Café Digital initiative. Here is the acronyms. And it's based, as we review in these three spaces that we just reviewed. And this is the objective that we do have right now in our corporate university strategy project here. As enhanced digital academic offer. Well, I hope this is this case study is worth for every one of you. Here is the QR code to visit our LinkedIn webpage, and there is my contact information. If you want to contact me, feel free to do it, please. Thank you.
Thanks, Pamela. We have one question in the Q&A section for you right now, if that's all right. Tijuana wants to know, with the NUI, what has been the reaction to having a human interface instead of a chatbot?
Oh, I cannot answer that. It's referred to have an assistant robot instead a human, isn't it, Wendy? Well, our university is very traditional. That's the truth. So it depends of the person, but we have a huge component of teachers in our online delivery. Right now we are having asynchronous courses, but after the pandemic, we have online sessions with the teachers. They are doing lectures, and this is irreplaceable. I think It's something fun. It's something that you can ask, but we are not on the stage that you can just put a picture like I shared before and a base of knowledge. I think we are far in our case we are far away from that because the teachers are very important. In fact, in our university, we are not a private traditional university which belongs to a group, an economic group. We are part of the teachers are the owners of the university. So it's I think it's very hard the 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 teacher presence in our courses.
Thank you. I think that's all the time we have today for questions. Um, Pamela would like me to encourage you to reach out to her with the information she left on the screen and her contact info. I want to thank all of you for the great questions and for the wonderful session, Pamela. We're also grateful that you've stuck with us on track 2 for Online Ed 2024. Please switch over to track 1 to join us for our last session today on trends in U.S. higher education. We'll see you there.
Thank you.